All right, welcome back from our sponsor break. This episode was brought to you by WAA, World Acting Academy. Wasn't that a great commercial, guys?
That was fantastic.
Oh, it was fantastic. I love the part where they tried to sell me a Swiffer.
Oh, it's so awesome. But you
That
know
was
what? That's
awesome.
BSA has gone global. We're now called World Acting Academy. And that was a couple of our commercials that we were running around the world and getting more students that speak multiple languages. Speaking, Cedric, your mom is our translator. You speak multiple languages. How many languages do you speak?
I speak English and German fluently, and I've been teaching myself Japanese for 2 years.
Ah, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Teaching yourself Japanese. Wow, that's tough.
Yeah. So, well, you guys are awesome. The show must go on, and we've had multiple challenges, but you guys are still watching our show. So I'm glad you guys are still here with us. Ray, my newest student, Ray, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm just ready for this poem. I got something good.
Oh, I love it. So how's it feel to be an NFL player reading poetry? Do those two go hand in hand?
No. It's nervous, but it's good.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're here, and I'm excited to read your poem. Sometimes being a receiver and a quarterback, you got to have finesse and you got to understand passion, and I think it's going to translate, but we'll see. So Dom is back with us. Dom, we re-recorded after the commercial break, so we're really happy you're back with us. Let's say hi to Zack. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. So you wrote a poem, but you're going to add music to it. You're going to play your guitar, yes?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what he's got. He's going to do a simple roses are red, violets are blue. We'll see what he's going to do. Who knows who? So I gave you guys a Dr. Seuss, real simple, basic, every line rhymes, and then I gave you another one where every other line rhymes, and then I want you to do one where every fourth line rhymes, and then I'm going to get you into the iambic pentameter, which is the way we read Shakespeare, and then we'll get into some Shakespeare and some subtext and really understand how we approach all acting. But we're going to start with poetry and we're going to have fun. Okay, so who have I not interviewed? Ella Grace. Ella's in our advanced class from 2020. She graduated in 2020. She's now in 2021. She's doing her master's and her PhD program with me. She's up for a big agent and manager. She's hopefully going to sign soon, and she's going to go off and audition for some really big stuff, Disney and Nickelodeon level. So really excited. So she wants to be prepared. So she's our carryover from 2020 with Ryker and Holden. Ryker's got some stuff coming up. So he and I are working on some really detailed acting in private classes so that he can go off and be the superstar we know he is already. But we're going to just kind of give him that little extra push. The same thing with Holden. So those are my guys. And Zack. Zack's got a scholarship from the Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture and Television Acting, Ivan Markota. His mom went to that school and he got a scholarship there. So that's where Kevin and I went as well. So I think I've gone around. We've done the introductions. Dom, welcome back. So Cedric is recording. We went to a commercial break, and we'll come back from the commercial break, and then we'll be able to do what we're doing here. So with that being said, let's try to show one more link. You ready, Cedric? Go ahead and screen. Go ahead and screen share. He's in training right now. He's your little protege.
On the job.
All right. So here we are, screen sharing. Let's show let's get out of that and go back to your. Go back to your email.
Oh, email. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Show some of these photos. So there's my movie that just came out. It's in theaters all across the country. And there's Snoop Dogg. And right there, it's Amazon Prime for $4.99. You can buy it for $9.99. Very happy to have a movie out. I produced and I acted in. You know this. Some of my friends and my teachers, my coaches, some of my success stories, my celebrity students that came through the school like you guys are doing. There's another movie that just came out. We're going to show a little clip of that today. I made the poster. Keep going. Some former child stars that had transitions into adult stardom, which is challenging. And a new movie I'm producing right here. Those parts are available, those 3 kids. We've already cast the blind pony. Oop, not too fast. There I am in another. I'm going to show you a little clip from this. That's called Dana. And then we're going to show a clip of that. And there's Ella and her little beautiful brother, gorgeous brother with Adam Sandler. And there's little Zack when he had long hair on a set that we built for him. We build shows for you guys. And they're my newest show launching tomorrow, Nashville's Next Best of 3, July 8th. That's tomorrow. And we're really excited. It's got so much press. It's ridiculous. My guys are in Nashville, Tennessee right now filming it. And here comes the next link. So we're gonna go to keep going. Let's go to keep going. Let's go to keep going. Dana. Let's click on Dana. D-A-N-A. So you guys will see a little sample of your teachers acting. Years ago, this is about 10 years ago, Mike.
What is that? It's a unicorn. Never seen one up close before.
Get away. Get away. I'm sorry.
All right, let's go back to the group view. So stop sharing, stop screen sharing. All right, guys, so that was a Ridley Scott. We know that director. That was a Ridley Scott competition, and you could only say those 3 or 5 lines, whatever it was a long time ago. And they had to come up with a storyline based on those 3 to 5 lines. That's it. And every competitor had to make up their own version, and that's what we did. And it was fun. It was fun. So competitions are a challenge for a filmmaker. And what can you do with just a few words? And if you notice, there was a lot more subtext than acting. So again, for you actors, look at the subtext, not the dialogue. And any comments? Anybody want to say anything on what they witnessed? Again,
Tony, you look like you'd never seen a ghost before.
well, that's right. You see spirits. I know you do. We talked about that on the Halloween. We had the haunted house episode a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I got in contact with David, the other way around. Yep, appreciate it.
So again, we need to bring life. Like even if we're not speaking, we still are in character. So we're not just ping-ponging lines, waiting for my line. There's so much going on in between lines. Okay, so that's just an example of something we did. We didn't win, but we did have a lot of fun making it. We made it in one day. So pretty cool. Any more comments? If not, I'm going to show one more thing just to give you.
I've got a comment. I was going to type it on the chat, but I'll say it now. Those are my favorite like scenes to do as an actor, because I find those so powerful where you don't speak at all. I once watched this kid actor sit down, move around a bit, and I could tell that he was at the beach with an umbrella. It was too hot, so he wanted to move away. But there was a whole story. It was like he took 45 seconds to make this scene and he didn't speak and then he ended up walking away.
Yeah, that's the most powerful thing. Some of the best movies take forever. I like No Country for Old Men. They don't talk forever before they do the first bit of dialogue. And there's so much that happens. So really pay attention to movies. It's about the reactions and the subtext more than it is the dialogue. All right, let's go back to your email. Let's show one more.
I got one thing to say too.
Oh, yes, sir, Dom.
The quietness kind of reminds me of like the Pixar silent ones where you like have the old man working on toys or you have something else. And you can really see the emotion that the editors have to put into that. And that's hard. Editors are,
did you guys
animators are amazing.
Did you see the special effects? Did you know how they did that, where they folded the origami?
No, I have no idea.
That was a trip. We did that live on stage. That was a trip. Let me tell you, that was some special effects, real practical special effects.
Real.
But, it was a process, but we tried to sell it to make it real. I mean, I really had to catch that thing. So it was a trip. All right, let's go to the next clip real quick. These should be some short clips. That was a full short, but this is a clip. So in the email, let's go to the movie just came out. Let's just click on BP clip number 2. BP clip 2. That movie just came out. It's in theaters right now. Yep, click on that. And this is my most current work.
Questions are going to be staying for the competition. And first of our step, multi-theme focus Scarlet has arrived. Where we are? Isabella. Can we take that back? Are we still rolling? Isabella, can you walk back in the frame, please? And action. All right, and here we have one of our next contestants, Isabella. I would know that face anywhere. How are you, Isabella?
It's an honor to be here.
Oh, it's an honor to have you.
Quiero saludar a mi familia en casa.
Wow, it's going to be a hot competition, isn't it? Well, thank you for joining us. Come on through. All right, guys, keep watching. Lots more coming up next. No, sweet, isn't it? No, all good, man. All good. Tell you why. You just let me do my thing, all right? I know so much. Yes, excuse me. Are you Mocha?
Who are you?
I'm Matt. I'm a production assistant.
What do you mean?
They want you on camera right now.
Why?
Yeah, we're back on. So who do we have here?
This is my little cutie Bella.
Bella's so cute. So do you
I
have
know.
a boyfriend?
Hi. Wait for your turn. I don't share my camera on time. Please. Bitch.
Well, keep watching. We'll be right back. Let's show you to your room. Did you catch that? Yes. This is gonna be the best season ever.
All right, let's cut out. So go back to group view. There we go. So they're obviously I used a cell phone because I didn't get the footage yet, and we filmed it with a cell phone. So it's third world country filming there, baby. So, but you guys could get the sense, right? There's a lot of activity, a lot of interaction. There's not just 2 actors speaking. There's multiple actors coming and going. So it's a process to get that. Now, did you guys recognize David from Baywatch? He's a big star on Baywatch. He's done a lot of films.
I think so. I was wondering where he was from.
Yeah, he's a pretty famous actor, and Snoop was in it, and Stephen Baldwin, and there was a lot of celebrities in it. The guy from Love Boat, the bartender, Isaac from Love Boat, was in it. So there was some cool stuff, but that was a fun movie. It's out in theaters right now. I made a big, healthy paycheck for that. And we spent 6 months prepping it to produce it and shot it in 4 weeks, and then some pickups for a couple more weeks later. But it was a fun project. So if you guys get bored, just watch it on Amazon Prime. Any comments before we move on to one more link, and then we'll listen to some of your poetry. Any comments? You guys are good? I'm just trying to show you the process of movie making. It's very complicated, but we as actors need to stay with the subtext, and we need to stay engaged. Okay. Let's go to one more link. Let's go to your email. You're doing great, Cedric, in training. He's doing good, right, Dom? Okay, let's go.
Very good.
One tip too, when you're playing videos, make sure that you press I just remembered this. And everybody's pictures are up on the side of your screen. Press that little close button, hide the people so that doesn't show up in the video.
Okay.
That I learned after time.
All right, so let's go to Age to Come clip number, Let's see, do I want to do 1 or 3? Let's do clip one. Let's do clip 1. Oh, wait, no. Well, yeah. No, that's too long. Go backwards. Go to clip 3. It's shorter. There you go. I play the president of the future.
Nice.
Foreshadowing.
America is my country. It's your country.
Hey, I know that guy.
It's a country built on sacrifice and a people that know how to embrace change. And now that we've learned to embrace equal rights for all people, equality for everybody, we will not allow doctrines that compel mindsets of intolerance to ever have precedence in America again. And anyone that holds to such intolerance will be punished with extreme prejudice. I'll open the floor at this time. All right, let's cut out of that. All right, so the reason I show you this clip, go back to group view. The reason I show you this clip is I was told and read in the script that it said VO. And we all know VO means voice over. Means no camera is going to be on you. But you guys saw me on camera. So imagine it showing up to set thinking you're going to be able to just read in the script and have that whole monologue recorded into a recording device. That's not what happened. What happened was, you know what? We like how you look. You got a nice suit on. We're going to film it. No cue cards, no teleprompter. It better be memorized. So that is a lesson in being prepared, knowing your lines, even if it says VO, have them memorized. Because I had to deliver, and it was much longer than what they cut in, much longer. And I had the whole thing memorized because that's what you do, even though you don't know the camera's on, you still need to be so connected with it. So let's go to David. David, tell us some of your war stories as an actor that you thought something was going to happen and it didn't play out that way. It played out another way, and we need to just go with it. Any of those war stories?
Yeah, there's a lot of showing up on set and nothing is in place. Like your costume's wrong and there's no holding. So you're just like standing out in the heat and sweating profusely. That's happened on 5 or 6 different shoots. So I pretty much plan on like being uncomfortable and having to change in public. Yeah,
you did that on my set.
Yeah.
Yep, you did that on my set. Well, you're a professional. Let's go to Kevin. What was it like working at the level of Dane Cook for the Kids' Choice Awards? Any curveballs that you had to deal with? You got to unmute. Any curveballs?
That was solid fun for me. Let's see, we went to the Universal Amphitheater. I guess by that time it was the Gibson Amphitheater. And geez, from the time I showed up, I just had a blast, even before the scene, being dressed up like the pirate. And there were a lot of VIPs in the back. And that was the year that there was this kid from my hometown who was autistic, who shot this 3-point shot that saved the day. And he was the big hero, and it was a big national story. And I'm looking at this kid and I realized that's the one. He was there as a VIP, and we're making all kinds of "arr" jokes, you know. And I just had so much fun. And then meeting Dane, I was telling him, you know, that I'd seen the video that we had shot the night before, and told him that it really came out great. He hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It was mostly just watching them put that together. Right. And then it was my time, and the guy says, "You've got lines, let's do it." And I had that. There's that one part where we both start screaming together. Nobody told me we're supposed to do that. And all of a sudden Dane does it, and I just instinctively went and matched it.
Exactly. So let that be a lesson. You go with the flow, guys. I did a project that I was producing and acting, and you just saw it. It was Blood Pageant. And we had scheduled our shoot days, and I had scheduled my scene to be broken up so I didn't have to learn all the lines for one day, and I could learn them at night and then come back prepared and do the lines. Well, the director decided to switch it up, and he decided to shoot all of my scenes one after the other. If you're not prepared and don't know your lines and you're looking at your call sheet, you go, oh, I was going to learn those for tomorrow. They're like, I don't care. You're shooting it today. You always have to be ready and prepared and go with the flow. Just because it's on the paper doesn't mean that's what they're filming. So let these be lessons for you guys. You never know what you're going to get when you're on set. You know what you think you're going to do, but you never know what you're actually going to do, and just go with the flow. That's why we do improv games here as well. Okay. So that's show and
I
tell.
actually do have a funny, being prepared. That reminded me, I was on set for was a comedy commercial for a VR headset, and I'd worked with this director a bunch of times before, and he had hired someone else to do this line, and he kept going to this guy and being like, no, I want you to do it like this. No, I need you to do it like that. And eventually he brought me back, and he was like, all right, David, how would you do the line? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. And I did it. He was like, oh, fuck, why didn't I just cast you? Hey, Hallery, go fire that other guy. Oh, sorry, yeah. So I wound up with a much bigger part because I was just ready to step in and be funny. Yeah.
Look at Dom. Look at Dom right now. Look at Dom, David.
I can't. Sorry, it's hard for me to see on my phone.
Oh, yeah. That means every time
beep lights, but I can take them too.
Every time you hear me go beep, that's an edit job for Dom. No cussing. All right. You guys,
we're probably 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 30 in now. So let's get into our poems. Who wrote a poem? Raise your hand. And who's going to read their poem? You don't have to have it memorized. Memorization. Okay, so let's start with who wants to go first. Nobody. Holden, you're going to go first.
I can go first because I think mine's a solid. You judge every other one based off of it. It's inoffensive like regular Cheerios.
No worries. All right, go for it. So,
all right.
This is the beginning of a month long. This is the beginning of a month-long exercise in poetry.
Okay.
So this is just day one, and we'll come back for the next 4 weeks, and we'll grow with our poetry. And then at the end of the month, we're going to do a slam contest. You guys know what that means?
No clue.
No.
We're going to do spoken words. So we're going to take it out of its generic, Dr. Seuss rhythm. Roses are red, violets are blue, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to go into some more spoken word. And this is how I'm going to tell what we're going to, spoken word rhythms. We're going to break it up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you some videos, and it can get real deep, and it can be real entertaining and real educational and really powerful. Okay. We'll get into that later, but that's what we're going to grow to. And then some Shakespeare, of course.
That sounds cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So open up our poetry night. Holden, you're our first performer.
So I've got 2 poems. Will I say both of them? Recite both of them?
Read the first one first, and then I'll comment.
Okay. Here we go. Writing can be convoluted. It can even be hollow. Regardless of who wrote it or how it was written, it can prove to be difficult to follow.
Okay. Now, was that every line rhymed, every other line rhymed, or every fourth line rhymed?
That was every other line.
Okay, so hit the word that rhymes so that we know where the rhyme is.
Oh, okay.
Go for it. One more time.
Writing can be convoluted. It can even be hollow. Regardless of who wrote it or how it was written, it can prove to be difficult to follow.
Okay, so now we got to find the meter in that, right? Like roses are red, violets are blue, ba 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 ba, ba 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 boo. So find the rhythm in that, and you might have to cut some words out.
Okay, find the rhythm in it. Okay. Writing can be convoluted. It can even be hollow. Regardless of who wrote it or how it was written, it can prove to be
right there where it's written should have been like follow. That's where your meter is. So read it again.
Can you explain that real quick? Sorry.
I'm going to cut you off. So read it again. And when I cut you off, just hear what I say. Go for it.
Got you. Writing can be convoluted. Writing can be convoluted. It can be hollow, regardless of who wrote it or how it was written.
No matter who you follow. See where the rhyme's got to be?
Okay.
All right. So you're going to go back and do some homework, and you're going to find the beat. You're going to find the meter. You got to get your rhythm so the rhyme's on the beat. Okay. And you'll see some other examples. Ella Grace, what do you got?
Yes, my first one.
Ella Grace?
Uh-huh. Can you hear me?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Autumn leaves falling, cooler weather is calling, hot cocoa keeping me cozy, and my cheeks becoming rosy. This all sounds like a ball. I can't wait for fall.
Now, did you hear her meter, Holden? Ba, 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 ba,
I
ba,
heard it, yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. So we're looking for the meter, okay?
That's
All right,
something I didn't even consider.
No,
My
it's good.
apologies.
Remember, this is day one. This is the very and watch how far we grow in a month.
Exactly.
Let's go to Soul. What you got, Soul?
Yeah, I'll do the shorter of the two. I memorized my poems.
Okay, go.
This poem is called Stars. Stars always shine, no matter the hour. I'm gonna start over. Give me a moment.
Take it.
Stars always shine, no matter the hour. They fall like rain, giving. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Written? Go ahead and read. It's okay. Day one to read.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. So this is it. Stars always shine, no matter the hour, like lights for humanity or beauty from a flower. They rain beacons of hope like an after drought shower. They all have their time, but don't mold or turn sour.
Exactly right. So you found your meter. So all you need to do is get it really internalized and memorized so that nerves don't get you. So that's, again, we always need to be prepared because nerves are always going to get us on set in the beginning. Cedric, what do you got? Thank you, Soul. We'll come back to you. Cedric, what do you got?
Okay, here we go. All right. This is called Fires of War. All right. Seeing the city burn, people being killed, how is this fair? The hatred is being filled. Lining people up from babies to children, men to women, the fear is being driven, seeing their lives coming into an end. How are they supposed to survive, live and defend? Is that everyone? The captain asked. Yes, said the soldier, as everything burned to ash. Kill them all, the captain demanded. The soldiers pulled out their weapons, knowing what was going to happen. What about the babies? The soldier asked. Take them with you, said the captain, and we'll have a better chance. One by one, the babies were taken, leaving the mothers to be defeated and shaken. Please, said a woman, don't take my baby. People looked at her as if she was crazy. The soldier just took it and slapped her instead. Do that again and I'll cut off your head. You should all be grateful, the captain said. I'll take your children and I'll make them real men. I'll make them strong and fast, the captain said out loud. Everyone was so scared to even make a sound. I'll train them well and I'll teach them how to fight. Some people who saw this were ready to cry. Before the captain said anything else, an arrow was shot, so quick and so powerful as if time had stopped. Who fired that? The captain had asked. Everyone stood still. The soldiers were standing in a fighting stance. And not knowing what to do, the captain took out his sword. He looked at the boy and picked him up from the floor. Show yourself, said the captain, or he will die. And before he knew it, arrows started to fly. One by one, soldiers were being shot, one after the other. It just wouldn't stop. All of a sudden, figures started to appear. All the soldiers felt nothing but fear. They took out their swords and started killing the soldiers, cutting their limbs from head to shoulders. One by one, figures killed them with ease. The captain was so scared that he went to his knees. Please, said the captain, please don't kill me. The figures looked at each other as if to agree, and without hesitation, the blade was swung, the captain's head was cut off, and the job was done. The figure just stood there, tall and proud. Saying what had happened, nobody made a sound. The only thing that could be heard was the fire burning. Without a word being spoken, the figure started turning. And just like that, the figures were gone, seeing them disappear behind the rising sun.
Wow, that was awesome.
It's even better the second time.
That was good.
Dr. Seuss went through some stuff.
You guys, I'm really proud of you because it takes a lot of courage to share your passion with us. So thank you for all of you participating in this episode. Holden, and you did, Holden, I'm going to go to you again after. You're the last one to go back up. So if you want to tweak your writing, be tweaking right now so that you can fix it.
I've got the other poem. Or
okay,
do I want?
Make sure it's got its meter. Ryker, you got something?
Sure. I did just, this is based off
all right. It's okay.
Me not knowing I was doing a poem.
No excuses. Just read it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Eyes glued to the pages, panicked preparing for the stages. What I was doing even before I knew that I was supposed to write a haiku. I don't even know what haiku is.
That's awesome. I know what haiku is. That's great. See,
757.
You guys don't cut yourself off at the knees. You don't need to do that. The world's going to do it for you. Just come.
Yeah.
Give it what you got. All right, we're going to go to David, and then we're going to go to Ray. David, you want to share a rap or a rhyme with us? You there, Dave?
There we go. I'm here.
Yeah, what do you got?
I've got non-rhyming poetry storytelling, or I've got a music video that I made. If you guys want to see that,
you can do your non-rhyming poetry. I mean, this is what you do. This is part of your career. So whatever you have, we'd love to see.
Sure. You know what I'll do? I'll show you like it's appropriate. I'll show you a minute of the rap, and I'll switch over to the other one. A little bit of both.
How are you going to show us? Look at that. He's a pro.
I'm just gonna turn that light off.
And then Ray, you're going to go, and hopefully Kevin's going to go, and then we're going to have Zack play his guitar and go, and then Dom's going to go. Okay. Thank you for doing that. Next week we're gonna pick up the tempo. We're gonna just knock out some poetry, guys. All right. Let's see.
Well, next week I'll have some actual poetry ready for you guys. Then.
All good. There you go, Dave. Right there. That's good. Not sure if we're going to be able to hear your computer though.
I don't think we can.
Can you not hear this?
No, you got external speakers.
Yeah. It's a Pokemon
okay.
parody.
Oh wait, here we go. Here, 1 second. It's because it's not a. From a player. Battling the best, you're gonna lose. I got valor in my gym trying to take me up. My Pikachu, put him back where they belong. I'm gonna put a focus stop to all of your crap. I'm dropping a lure, but it's just a trap. My poking treats, you can be tasting the bag. All right, there we go. Occasionally I hear music videos.
I love it. I love it. Well, give us the link for next week. We'll play the link, and that way we'll all be able to see it better. But very good, David. Thank you for participating. Ray, what you got, Ray?
All right. This is called What You Do This For.
Okay.
What you do this for? I'm in it to win. Fell and got back up again. You know this ain't right. When it was hard times, I was by myself. Rewind it, and I'll do it again.
Yeah, Ray. Whoop, whoop. Ray's a real floss, baby, floss. You guys got to put your heart and soul and personality into this, okay? We're not just going to be like stiff poetry readers. We want to have fun. Kevin, you got anything? And then we're going to go to Zack and then Holden. Dom, sorry. What do you got, Kevin?
All right, you want the one where every other line rhymes?
It's entirely up to you guys. Just make sure it's not too long.
I've got both types that you wanted. However, the other one that rhymes every line, it's like I'll rhyme with the previous line, but then I made a different rhyme for the next two lines. It came in two lines.
Yes, that's called AABB. AABBCCDD versus ABABAB. So I'm going to explain that later when we get into dissecting poetry. But yeah.
So the one with every other line is entitled West Los Angeles, which is where I live. West LA is lots of fun. I can go to the beach and get lots of sun. The supplies I need, we've got lots of stores. If hot food I want, we've got restaurants galore. I'm close to auditions and close to the work. If I moved somewhere else, I'd feel like a jerk. As long as I'm acting, this will be where I stay, but I don't expect to see such a day.
Love it, Kevin. I love when the coaches participate. Let's go to Zack. Zack's going to play a little tune. He's wrote a little piece for us. You ready?
Okay. Yep. Let me just pull this up. All right.
Yeah,
it's just the Roses Are Red poem. So. Roses are red. Tony is cool, but I mean, everything is at Tony's acting school.
Okay.
That was amazing. Oh, that was so good.
That was the best one yet.
I shed so many tears. I shed so many tears right there. Spontaneously.
Yeah, that's what I get for putting you guys on. Look at Ella Grace. That's what I get for putting you guys on the spot. All right, Dom, what do you got, Dom? Good job, Zach. I said short. Oh my God, I didn't mean that short.
I think I wrote this either freshman year or all the way back in elementary school, but this is a fun one. I see every day that I am alive, you hinder to be free, but yet I despise. Feel thumping sound that keeps me going when I am down. I taste the sweetness that you are, bringing love to the broken, filling with joy. You are the smell of honey from a bee, bringing memories back to me, memories of happiness, memories of pain. I hear you every day over the deathly sounds of guns and death in the towns. You make us happy for what we have, because sometimes we only have you. You are hope.
Nice, nice. Good job. Dom, after saving a life, is doing poetry. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys. So I grew up in having fun in the 80s. In the 80s, they used to do more generic raps than they actually do now, right? They get pretty sophisticated in some of the raps, but you know, like Run DMC had like, I'm the king of rock, there is no higher, sucker MC, they call me sire, to burn my kingdom, you must use fire, I won't stop rocking till I retire. Same concept of what you guys are doing, but they made millions and millions of dollars with that simple rhyme because they put it to a beat. They had character, they had floss, they had soul, they had attitude, they had Kangos. So the basic stuff, if you come from here, you can actually make a lot of money doing this. What, Dom? What, Dom?
I was saying we have soul.
We have soul.
Oh, yeah, up in the top left, yeah.
Yeah, we win. We win.
We get money now.
All right, so we're going to wrap up this beginning. This is the introductory to basic poetry. Then we're going to get into Shakespeare. We're going to grow into Shakespeare, but in between, we're going to have a slam contest, not a slam dance, but a slam spoken word poetry. Bring what you got. There's no rules. Just bring your attitude. Kind of like what Eminem used to do before he made it famous in the underground rap-offs, the battles. We're going to come with our poetry and we're going to battle. Okay, that's what we're going to grow to. You guys will take my private classes, and by the time we've done 1 month of rehearsals, we're going to do a showcase, and we're going to come at it. We're going to come at each other, and we're going to see who wins that game. Okay, that's the next game night for us. Okay, Holden, let's wrap up the first session with your second poem.
All right. With my second, I corrected the first one. Will I have time to read the corrected one and then see if the second is good?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. The first poem, I corrected it to have that the rhythm, the meter. All right. Writing can be convoluted. It can even be hollow. Regardless of its content, it can be difficult to follow.
There you go. Perfect. Now read,
okay.
That was A+. Okay. Now let's read your second one.
All right, the second one, it might be similar to the rough one, but it's kind of like drug awareness. I don't know how that happens, but it's good. So positive vibes. Okay. It's more of a statement. I bet you'll regret lighting that cigarette, for it is the ultimate threat.
Okay, now do it faster. I want you to spit that out.
Okay. I bet you'll regret lighting that cigarette, for it is the ultimate threat.
Do it again faster, almost where you fall. I want you to spit that out.
Okay. I bet you'll regret lighting that cigarette, for it is the ultimate threat.
Yeah. That's how you do a slam contest. Because you come at somebody. Now do it with attitude, Holden. Come at it. Like I want you to
pick, I got you.
I want you to pick Dom, and I want you to come at Dom.
Oh, Dom, this is perfect. I love yelling at you.
Go for it.
Where are you? I gotta find you. I gotta target you. Okay, there we go. Okay, get ready. You're not. Oh, I see your face. Okay. I bet you'll regret lighting that cigarette, for it is the ultimate threat.
Nice.
I will fight you. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm.
Perfect. This is where we're headed, guys. This is where we're headed. This is what I want. I want passion.
I will use fire.
Own writing. Okay, let's show one more link, guys. Let's go to the email, Cedric. We're gonna show one more link, and then if you guys have prepared monologues, you guys can prepare. You can perform that tonight too. And then I'll let Ella Grace go because it's almost time for her to go to baby bye. All right, so let me see some of these links. Go up to the top. See where it says blink up. One more. Go scroll up. There. Oops, stop right there. See where it says blink fight clip. This is me acting like I just got in a fight in the street, in the alley. And I grew some facial hair too, by the way. All right, here you go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Go back. Go back. I think I got them backwards. Go to the blink scene Jaime G. Yeah, click that one. I think I got them backwards. No, don't worry about it. All right, cut out of that. I gave you the wrong link. All right, one more link.
No, you didn't click on link.
No.
Fight clip.
Oh, click the fight one. See if maybe you hit the wrong one. Right, that fight.
Yeah.
Trace, come on. I'm sorry if I hurt you, man. Come on, things happen, bro. 5 years, man. 5 years is a long time. Come on, man. I wrote to you. I wrote to you a lot. You never wrote back, man. Not even once.
All right. So I punched him and my character broke his wrist. That's why I'm like, I broke my finger because I socked him. But the clip you're seeing is I have to make myself believe I hurt my hand. And then I'm really nervous he's going to come back and fight me. And I got to be ready to fight. We're just actors. We're just saying lines. So you got to get yourself connected. Yeah, Dom?
Really did look like a tweak there. So good job.
I think the beard helped. So you guys see what I'm trying to show you is on set, you never know what you're dealing with. You have to respond to the other actors. You don't know what they're going to bring. Let's do one more clip and then we're going to get into the prepared work. So go back to the links. Go back to the email. All right. And let's see. Let's scroll up. Oh, you want to see something funny? Yeah, go to onions. Go to onions and peppers.
Make us laugh.
I might be able to. It's quick. It's really fast. So pay attention.
When I go to the nightclubs, there's a line all the way down the block trying to get my number. So I figure, why not take it national? Why not get my own show, right? I ain't no onions and peppers in this sausage.
What the hell?
Go back to group view.
Hey.
No, don't play it again. Not again. Get out of there. Ain't no onions.
Tony, that is our new intro. That is the new intro.
No.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
You asked me to make you laugh. I think that did it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yo, to you next week. It should be that one on the intro.
Okay, wait. Ella Grace, I apologize. She's the only female on the show today, so I apologize to the lady. Okay, guys, that was me spoofing a reality show on Joe Millionaire, and I was one of the contestants. And I'm so popular, I got a show in a line around the block. So, but it was fun. I was a PA on that set, and they said, "You want to make something up on the spot?" I said, "Sure." On the spot. Nobody wrote that. On the spot. That's what I came up with.
That was good for on the spot.
So you never know. You never know what chance you get, even if you're a PA, right? So I always seize the moment. Carpe diem. All right. Who's got prepared work? Ella, you have a monologue and I'll let you go.
Yes, I have a monologue.
Let's do your monologue and then you can take off. So
Okay.
let's spotlight Ella Grace if you can do that. I don't know how we're going to do that.
Right click on Ella Grace's picture or name and then click spotlight.
Do you know how to do that, Cedric? You click on her name or picture. If you don't worry about it this week.
You can just go to speaker view.
I got it. Hold up.
Okay. We're training Cedric as the stage director.
So spotlight for everyone?
No, for Ella.
Yep.
Yeah, for everyone. Okay,
For
good.
everyone.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ella Grace, stage is yours. Take it away. Take a breath. Take a breath. Center up. Believe your opening emotion.
Okay. I have this secret smile thing.
It's okay. Just get yourself there. Take a moment and get in that situation. Don't worry about us.
Okay. No, you listen. You turned out to be exactly who I thought you were. I never pretended to be somebody else. It's been me all along. And it was me who was hurt in front of everybody. But look, I didn't come here to yell at you, all right? I came here to say that I know how it feels to be afraid to show who you are. Listen, I was, but I'm not anymore. And the thing is, I don't care what people think about me because I believe in myself and I know that things are going to be okay. Even though that I have no family, no job, no money for college, it's you that I feel sorry for.
All right, let's go back to group view, Cedric. And let's give her a big round of applause. She broke the ice for our prepared pieces tonight after our monologue night, our poetry night. So let's go back to group view. If you can do that, Cedric. Do you know how to unspotlight?
Looks like he did that already on his end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I have to do it on my own. Okay, no worries. So we're back at gallery. All right, Ella, how do you feel?
I feel good. I really like that one.
Now, does the character, is she supposed to feel good or is Ella Grace feeling good? How does the character feel?
She feels sympathy for the person that she's talking to.
And does Ella Grace feel sympathy for the person she's talking to?
You know, I do. Because if you watch the clip, it's very like real.
Don't watch the clip. Do the work and you'll get the result. Then when
No, I had to transcribe it. That's why.
But after that, you only watch clips if you're transcribing. And then when you're done and you've retired the scene, then you can go back and watch it. But when you're working out, don't use the clip because we call that the bridge approach. And that's the worst approach. You want to come from within, do the homework, do the 16 steps, and then you'll get the results. Not by resulting, but by seeing when you're done and looking and then going, okay, this is where I could tweak and tweak. I'm always critiquing myself and I hate watching myself on camera. I'm only showing my stuff to you guys today to show you different scenarios that I've come across that gave me problems on set and how we have to continue to push through, continue to be able to try to bring what we learn here to a bigger environment with hundreds of people watching you every time you film. Okay. So Ella Grace, the point here is I want you to be emotionally connected in all of your work from here on out so that when you're done and I say, how do you feel, Ella? You're still in the character's feeling, not Ella's feeling. Okay. So next week, that's what I want. I want more emotion out of you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good class today. I know you got to take off and I know I'm not going to see you on your normal Monday class, but I'll see you either Tuesday or Wednesday in your privates.
Yes.
All right. Say bye to Ella Grace. Good job.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Ella. Ella. Okay, guys. Who else has a prepared monologue? Dom. Who else? Who has a prepared scene? Kevin has one.
Me and Cedric have a prepared scene, but I wanted to ask, would it be smarter to prepare it next week?
Yes.
Earlier in the show?
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay.
Okay. And Ryker, do you have your scene that I gave you?
I do. Should I do the same or should I do it?
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's spotlight Ryker. Ryker.
Oh, right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, right now. Okay.
Did you see that?
Okay. Holden, do you have the script?
So spotlight Ryker. Okay, here we go.
There.
Oh, yep, Riker, I've got the script I can read for you.
Right,
I'm
so
being
just to let you guys know, I gave Ryker this like a day ago or a day and a half ago because I wanted him to do stuff that Marlon Brando's done, really juicy stuff that stands the test of time. So he is doing a very famous piece, maybe not for your generation, but for many generations ahead of him.
I want to try this again next week. I'm already going to say that.
Okay.
Just so much more to be found in this.
Just cold read today, okay? But don't be in the paper when you cold read. But you can look at the lines, but bring emotion. All I want from you is emotion today, okay?
All right, Riker.
Okay, I do need to write down the 16 steps again, though.
No excuses.
I forgot quite a few. We'll do that later.
What you got is what you got.
Yep.
Just
Ryker.
like I told you in the Holden, just like I told you in the pre-class, I had to do VO work, memorize, and I didn't know it. I had to do a whole bunch of scenes that I thought were going to be shot throughout a week that day. I had to make an improv up for a feature film that's still out there. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. So what you do is what you have, that's all you have. You bring the best that you got with what you got. If it's a cold read, just don't be in the paper and bring your emotion. If you don't know your lines, fake it, improv, lie, but know what the character's intention is. But never let the given circumstances outside of the scene get in your way. It's easy to know what your intention is. So if you don't say a single word the writer wrote, but your intention's clear, I'm going to be happy that you were successful in your intention. That's the most important thing, is get what you think the character has to get. That's all that matters. Okay. All right. Take it
Ryker.
away, Ryker.
Ryker, quick question. Can I get an overlying emotion for me to help you read? How can I say my line to help you get where you need to be?
You're trying to basically
but quick and concise.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you really what's going on then. You're just gonna have to figure it out. But you're trying to calm me down, you're trying to convince me not to do what I really want to do.
Got you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Just relax, please. Relax.
I told you, Dad. It was a question of honor. Right? They call me Chicken, right? Chicken. So I had to go out, so I'd never be able to face those kids ever again. So I got one of these cars, and a boy named Buzz got in the other. We had to drive fast so that our cars would go over the edge of the bluff, but we had to jump right before that happened. And I got out okay, but Buzz didn't. He died. He was killed.
Good Lord!
I couldn't keep it to myself anymore.
Well, just get it off your chest, son.
No, that's not what I mean. I've never done anything right. I've been going around with my head in a sling for years. And I don't want to drag you into this, but I can't help it. I guess you look like one thing, but you feel like another, and I can't go around pretending to be tough anymore. I can't get anything from that.
You're absolutely right.
You're not listening. You're involved in this. I want to go to the police and tell them I was mixed up in this tonight.
You what? No. Did you see anyone there? I mean, did they get your license number or anything?
I don't think so.
Well, what about the other boys? Do you think they'll go to the police?
What's that got to do with it?
Why should you be the only one? Look, Jim, far be it from me to tell you what to do, but there's... are you going to preach now? Are we going to have a sermon? I'm just explaining what you mean. You can't be an idolist all your life. Nobody thanks you for sticking your neck out. That's right.
Except yourself.
Will you wait a minute?
You don't want me to go.
No, I don't want you to go to the police. There were other people, and why should you be the only one involved?
But I am involved. We are all involved, Mom. I don't see how we can... A boy was killed. I don't see how we can get out of that by pretending it didn't happen.
You know you did wrong. That's the main thing, isn't it?
No, it's nothing. It's just nothing. You always told me to tell the truth. Like, you think I can just turn that off?
He's not saying that. He's saying don't volunteer.
Yeah, just tell a little white lie.
You'll learn as you get a little older, Jim.
I don't want to learn that.
Well, it doesn't matter anyhow because we're moving.
No, well, you're not tearing me loose anymore.
Do I have to spell it out?
No, you're not going to use me as an excuse again, Mom. Every time you can't face yourself, you say you want to move, and you say it's because of me or the neighborhood or some other phony excuse. Now I've got to do one thing right, and I'm not going to let you run away. Dad.
Son, this is all happening so fast.
You got to give me something, Dad. You better give me something. Mom?
Jimmy, you're very young, and a foolish decision can now wreck your whole life.
Dad. Answer her. Aren't you going to stand up for me? Dad.
Stop it! You'll kill him! Jim, do you want to kill your father?
Let's stop right there.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the group view. Wow, Ryker, cold read. Oh my God, that was amazing. Let's go back to group view. Bravo, man. Wait till you get this thing memorized.
I can't. There's no group view on my end.
Okay, it's all good. So you guys, that's a cold read. That's how you book a part, and then you get it memorized and you film it. And Holden, great job being a reader. It was a little big, Holden, a little big. I'd bring you down just a notch, even as a reader. But let's talk about Ryker. How do you feel, Ryker?
I feel good. I'm sorry, Holden, I didn't match your level, but I'm not.
Okay. I just looked at the script.
No, it's okay. Well, let's just talk about Ryker. Let's just talk about what you're feeling right now as the character, which is still you.
I feel good. Well, I don't feel good, but I'm very upset. But there's some stuff missing in my background in my moment before, and that's why I never reached like the climax that the scene kind of calls for. But
don't cut yourself down, Ryker. You were really good. This is a cold read. Yes, it needs more work, but you're headed in the right direction. You've got a lot of talent, and you don't need to be negative. Positivity. You brought a lot in a cold read. A lot. Yeah, there's more to do, but there's always more to do. You could have 6 months and still there's more to do. So
thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, you were great. You were great. Let's go to Kevin Gallagher. Any thoughts?
Also, Holden, you did fantastic. As we've
yes, Holden's always great.
I don't want to say you did fantastic.
He's awesome. We love Holden. Kevin, any thoughts?
That was a cold read. Wow, that's pretty darn good. I thought, yeah, a little bit more work and you should have it. It's kind of tough on the cold read sometimes. So if you can get it that well first time around, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, you're heading in the right direction. I literally just gave that to him. David, if you're still here, you can make a comment. If not, I understand. And then we'll go to, so there's David. What'd you think, Dave?
I'm always here. I'm always watching from the darkness.
Creepy.
Yeah, I thought good intensity, good energy. I think for everyone, you should curtain off your very bright things behind you and get a little LED light panel. Costs like $20 on Amazon. And so when you're filming anything, you should always look nice. Otherwise, good job.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, in your mirror is shining. We're seeing a glare from both your mirrors. All right, let's go to Soul, and then we're gonna see some more work. Soul?
I was honestly very impressed. I was very impressed. You know, as performers, you know, we tend to be our own worst critic, right? Even if the integrity of the work is great, like for a cold read, I will be completely transparent with you and say I didn't even realize you were cold reading. Holden obviously was reading; it was easy to see. But Ryker, it was impressive.
Thank you, man. I worked on it today. I had today to work on it, so I wrote some stuff.
Sometimes that's all the time you get for an audition. Sometimes that's it, and you got to bring it. I'm very impressed. I can't wait to see if you come back next week with it more memorized. I would be really honored. We'd be honored to see that, and we'd love to have you back. Holden, really good work, but do your backstory as well. Bring it down so it's more truthful to you. Yeah, you're not the dad. So if you guys need to tweak it where he's your brother instead of your father, then tweak it. And if instead of having him play your mom and dad, just have him play your brother. So rewrite it so that it works for you two, okay? For next week.
Yeah, I can just talk to Holden. He'll get it in like 2 minutes.
I know he will. He's amazing. He is absolutely amazing. We love having him here at BSA-LIVE. You guys, who else has prepared work? Dom? What do you have?
So I have something that I just wrote yesterday.
Okay. How long is it?
It's super short. Ryker knows what it is.
All right, let's go for it. Let's give him the.
Oh my gosh, Dom! I just realized.
Just that, guys, because we're running out of time. Let's give him the spotlight, and then and go ahead, Dom, and then we're going to wrap the show up with one more video. Soul, is it okay if I play your video you sent me, or is it not ready to be aired?
I want to, however, because it's such it's like literally the zeitgeist of what's going on in the world right now. Yeah. I don't want to release it. So give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Sounds good. We'll play your video in 2 weeks.
Yep.
All right. So let's give the stage to Dom, and you take it away when you're ready, Dom.
Okay, one quick thing I want to say too. This was from a writing exercise. I had Ryker give me one line, and then I wrote a whole story around it. And the line was, "Michael Jordan's jersey doesn't taste good." That's all I had to go off of. So here I go. In all the years I've been doing this, I have never been so disgusted in my life. How could you possibly think this was ever going to work? Now, there are crazy things that do work. Rocky Mountain oysters. I mean, who would ever think of chopping off some bull's balls and eating them? Well, only a crazy person, right? Well, it works. But putting something like this in a bowl of jambalaya, oh, that would never work. Now, I don't know how you ever thought this would taste good, but I can tell you, Michael Jordan's jersey doesn't taste good.
Oh, all right, back to the group view. Dom, the intensity, that's what we're trying to bring out of you. We want that energy. If you bring that type of energy to everything you do, we're headed in the right direction. If it's appropriate for the scene, of course, and the character. I really enjoyed it. Soul, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I'm going to mirror what Tony said. The level of the volume, the energy, the intensity as a whole, spot on. It was full body conveyance of what the sentiment was behind the scene. Good job. Great job.
Love it. Let's go to Kevin. Any thoughts, Kevin? Here we go, Kevin.
I'm sorry, I was preoccupied with something.
No worries. Let's go to David. Any thoughts, David? Creeping around in the darkness there?
Yes, in the darkness. Good job, except for the fact that it's jambalaya, not jambalaya. It's very important. It's a delicious dish. So
But,
make sure
he's
right.
from Minnesota. You couldn't be more north than that.
Oh, you want some jambalaya, do you? All right then. Okay, some jambalaya.
Yeah, he's a Yankee. He is definitely not from the South. All right,
Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo.
All right, guys. Ray, are you enjoying what you're witnessing?
Yes, for sure.
Are you going to perform for us a monologue? And when are you going to start performing on our stages with us?
I wrote something here. I could try to do it real quick.
Why don't you? Let's support Ray, our newest student. Congratulations. Welcome.
Try not. Do
luck, my
or
man.
do not.
Good luck.
There is no try.
All right, let's give Ray the spotlight stage. Welcome to BSA.
All right. Relax. Don't get emotional. My ex never did this. Whatever you is, I'm not. Or you just want a bag. Run to the mall and pop some tags. Grab me that shoebox.
All right. Now, who are you looking at? Because I'm seeing you look all over the place. You gotta, let's do it one more time, but focus on who you're talking to.
Okay. All right.
Nail us. Go for it.
Sure. Relax. Don't get emotional. My ex never did this. Whatever you is, I'm not. Oh, you just want a bag? Hit the mall? Pop some tags? Go grab me that shoebox.
Nice, Ray. Welcome. You, what we call popping the cherry on the BSA-LIVE. So really, really happy you're here. I've got some private classes I'm going to work with you on, and I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory, some intention, some focus, and we're going to bring this, which you just showed us, to even a higher level. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you guys watch Ray. Watch him grow, and he's going to grow quick. David, any comments? You know him. You've worked with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why, but I was thinking of the for your Shakespearean monologue, some Henry V, some once more, and some preach to friends once more, energy and intensity. It's easy. Everyone's gonna say Othello. Fuck them. Play Henry V. Again.
Oh, Dom's gonna be infuriated. Oh God.
Infuriated.
Wow.
I'll have to get him a little gift basket.
Yeah.
All right. Comments, Kevin, Soul, to give some encouragement to Ray Ray.
Honestly, Ray, I don't have much to say. I don't have anything to say negative. I think you've got a lot of potential, and I think it's great that you're bridging this gap from being in the NFL to going into acting because you do have the talent for it. And just allow yourself to continue to grow and flourish in the process. Work with Tony, and just continue to grow and be supported.
Amen. You got our support. Kevin, any thoughts? Kevin G.
Yeah, that was a very good start, and I look forward to seeing some more. I think you got a lot of potential, and you got a very good look, and I can see you doing this thing. So yeah, keep doing it.
All right, guys. You better watch out. Ray Ray's going to pass you guys if you're not careful. All right, guys. So real quick, Cedric, you have something? You want to do it this week or next week?
Yes, me and Holden will do our scene next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have more work, or are we going to wrap up tonight? Any other work? Kevin, do you have a monologue or anything?
I got one, but I think I'd rather do it next week.
Next week. Okay, guys. We're going to wrap up the performance night. We're not going to do a game this week. It's the poetry. We're going to prepare to do a slam contest and make that a game. So you guys start really writing your work, start finding your meter, start finding your authenticity, start finding your intention, your passion, and I want you to battle. I want you to battle with your poems, okay? So that's your homework for this week. Take my private classes if you have any auditions coming up. If you need some work on poetry, if you need some work on your scenes or monologues, feel free to call me. I'm available all week. I just released a TV show. It's coming out tomorrow. Pray that does really well. It's in Nashville. I just released a feature film. It's in theaters across the nation. It's now on Prime. Go check it out. And I look forward to seeing you guys saying the exact same thing, saying you have a TV show or a movie out and where we can go support you. We support each other here at BSA-LIVE. My name is Teacher Tony, aka Tony Boldy. I used to be called London Anthony, if you guys didn't figure that out. Check me out on imdb.com, and there's a lot of fun, entertaining clips like that little piece that I wasn't going to play, but I did. I was going to play it after Ella left, not while she was still here. So enjoy having fun with this episode. All right, let's go back to the links. Let's wrap out. We have 2 more links created by you guys. You guys are creating your own videos, the opening, the closing, the credits. So we're going to play the credit roll. So go all the way to the top before the picture. So go see where it says ending. Wait, no, you were there. Sorry. Right there. See where it says credits, do the credits and then do the ending. So credits, then ending, and we'll see you guys next week. What a great episode. Once again, you guys are bringing it. Let's see what happens next week. This episode brought to you by WAA, World Acting Academy. We'll see you guys next week. All right, thanks for watching. And good job, Cedric, as our new stage director. Bye-bye. Click that last one. End. Nope, click the end one. Go back, Cedric. You almost had it 100%. Click the end, Kendall. The one says Kendall. There you go. Almost got it. There we go. See you guys next week.
Hey guys, it's Kendall. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please make sure you check out our BSA channel and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
All right, back to the group view. All right, guys, that's it. He's going to stop the recording and we're going to chatter. Stop.